Welcome, everyone. Good evening. It is I, Mike V. Welcome back once again to the PokerStars Home Games Weekly live stream. Today is October 12th, 2023. Hope everyone has had a good week thus far, and I certainly have. I was out of town for 4 days. I was in Reno. I'll gladly discuss any questions you may have of anything you have interesting on what I've seen. There would be a lot to talk about. I think I want to dedicate a video to it. That is still something I need to work on, but we can discuss it here during the stream as well while we're playing. But Boozers is there in the chat. Welcome once again. Glad to start us off every stream. All right, so let's go to the. Oop, did not mean to go there. I want to go to the lobby here. So we've got 9 players registered thus far. Let me go to the results screen. I'll go ahead and show you what I have on my screen here. All right, so the last few games we had last Thursday's weekly 20K live, of which I won. Gamble the Globe was in second, and our friend from Brazil, Wilpor, was in third. And then Tuesday's Omaha tournament. Congratulations, Boozers. You won that one. Final hand against Joe being quad aces against a flush. A great way to end that, wasn't it? And then we had the starter. This was a very quick one because we had a 3-way knockout. GTO knocked Travis, Chloe, and myself out, resulting in the end of late registration early. And then Matt obviously was heads up with him, but such a big chip disadvantage, it didn't really matter. So he ended up in second place, and GTO won. That was the only person to get points for the leaderboard for this tournament. So that was the tournament for this afternoon. And let's take a look at the standings. So I'm back in the top spot right now. I am 3 points ahead of Matt. Gamble Globe is approaching 70 points in third place. Boozers, you've also increased, solidifying and maintaining your 4th place position at this point. Doesn't look like that is going to change anytime soon. There's a big gap between 3rd and 5th right now. My dad's in 5th at 46 points. Shop is in 6th, 44 points. Joe is in 7th. I think this is the first time you're over 40 points now. Widest Sand in 8th for 37. Lucky Dog still in 9th at 22 points. And 10th is Travis at 20 points. And Joe's in the chat saying his Boozer's gonna make it 2 in a row. We'll see. GTO is in 13th place now after that win this afternoon. And Wilpor on the board with 4.64 points. All right, let's go ahead and go back to our tournament lobby. So we've got 9 people registered so far. So there's Boozers, there's Chloe, Matt, Joe, everyone in my family. Trissalina's back. She was absent last week. So we got Trissalina, Bree, my father. Gamble the Globe is in. A big question there is: are you back from Vegas yet? Are you still there? Because keeping up with what's going on amongst slot machine YouTube channels, Gamble the Globe was probably, I would assume, actually he released a video just recently. He is or was in Vegas this week for the Global Gaming Expo. Interesting to see if you're still in Vegas right now. or if you just got back or whatever. We're about 3 minutes until begin. All right, so for those of you who are watching this, maybe this is your first time, maybe you've watched a few, and you're interested, hey, I want to get into the action. I want to play with you guys. Well, all you have to do is sign up for a PokerStars account or log into an existing account if you already have one. It's free. You have to look for the home games tab, depending on which jurisdiction you're located in. It may be on the top or it may be on the right-hand side here where my cursor is pointing. Look for the home games button and then click on that and then look for a button that says join a club. And then input the club ID and the invite code that you see at the bottom of your screen where I'm pointing right now. The club ID is 522387 and the invitation code is poker360. Once you hit the join club button, you're in. All right. And Matt's here as well in the chat. All right, guys, we're about to begin. Joe asks, how do you gain points? Points are awarded for the leaderboard. Where is the standings here? So points are awarded for the leaderboard based on where you place in the tournament. Usually, if you make the money, you'll get into the leaderboard, but that's not always the case. For example, let's go to the to our Thursday evening tournaments. For example, we had 12 unique players last week's tournament, and the top 4 ended up getting points on the leaderboard, even though the top 3 made the money. I think if there were only 8 unique people, or 7 or something like that, you'll get only 2. Top 2 will get points on the leaderboard. Or in the case of this afternoon's tournament, there were only 5 people, so there was only the first place that got points on the leaderboard, even though the second place person was in the money as well. And so usually when there's usually for our Thursday night tournaments, it's usually about top 4 people get points on the leaderboard. Or sometimes it might just be top 3. And yeah, you just get points by placing. First, second, third. Let me go ahead and, whoop, didn't want to expand it completely. Madeline in the high life, yeah. Oh yeah, and Boozers is specifying right there. Because we do have a 2-minute delay. For those of you watching for the first time, 2-minute delay permits me to show my hole cards during the tournament without other players who might be both playing and watching the tournament at the same time, preventing them from cheating if this was streamed in real time. Now, if you notice before when the stream began, I changed the look of the starting soon slide. I included including the picture of the results of my cash game session in Reno on there too. I know not everybody is a member of the Discord server, and I have yet to share it outside of Discord. That'll give some people like Joe, for example, to see it. All right. Checked all around. I have a deuce. 7's good. At least it beats me. It beats everybody. And the weekly 20K live has a 20-minute late registration period. and unlimited re-entries during the late registration period. I checked around again. Actually, what do we got here? We got Chloe betting. Yeah, I'll respect that. Oh, interesting. So Chloe had what, same hand as me, and my dad had better. Yeah. Fun that. All right. There we go. We got our 10th player registered. Whitest Sand has joined us. All right, I'm going to see if I can steal this pot. I'll take it. Probably would have won anyway with ace high, but ace jack. Looks like it's going to be everybody in the pot. Nope, dad's going to fold it. 3, 4, 6. Joe's going to lead. What's so funny is that I've won in 3.5 hours of playing in Reno cash game. I won just over $200 net, and yet I don't recall any really interesting hands that I could discuss. I'll go ahead and fold this one. I only have ace high. In fact, all but the first pot that I won was one with no showdown. Everybody just folded. But the pots were huge too, like in terms of number of big blinds. Yeah, I'll pay you off. Probably beaten. Oh, wow. Yeah, the river did it. It's like none of the hands were that memorable. I just played a strict, solid ABC poker pretty much the entire time. A lot of action players there were. It was crazy. I was on the waiting list for a seat at the table, and they ended up opening a new table. So when my name was called, it was with several others, and everyone was at the table buying in. So it wasn't a game in progress at that point. It was a brand new table, and it started off pretty pedestrian, I guess you could say. It was low raises, low buy-ins. People were all friendly and stuff. Some people probably have. I'm pretty sure, based on the conversation, that they play with each other before. All that stuff. I haven't played in the Silver Legacy poker room since prior to the pandemic, so it's been a while. Boozers asked, biggest pot. Definitely over $100. I mean, there were quite a few. And the total cash out amount wasn't my highest. I think I had a little bit higher than that. It was almost double the starting stack. It was close. And in terms of biggest pots that I won, yeah, somewhere over $100. Like I said, most of my pots were all won before Showdown, where everyone folded. But a lot of people were, they were later on. And let me explain the context here. So at the beginning of the game, some people bought in for just a couple hundred. I think one person bought in for only 150. Most people bought in for like 300-400, around 100 big blinds. The blinds were $1, $3. I bought in for 300 because that's what I like to do. 100 big blinds. And the first pot I won, I think it was the first one I won. Yeah, it was the only one that I won at Showdown, I think. Where I had Queen 10. I think I flopped a queen, but there was a king on board. I was the initial raise. It was Queen 10 of diamonds, I think. And I made a continuation bet on the flop, got called by the player to my left. So I'm pretty sure he had a king or something close to that, a piece of that flop. The turn gave me another queen, so trip queens. If that third queen didn't come, I was gonna check it. I was gonna check back or not continue at that point. But since it did, I decided to continue. He calls my bet on the turn as well. River was a blank, though I decided to check to him for some reason, maybe to induce a bluff, in case because all the draws missed at that point, and I don't know if he had the king or if he was drawing. So I checked. He did make I don't know, what was it, a $60 bet or something, and I called it right away because I had 3 of a kind. Go ahead and fold this. And yeah, he had the king, so he had 2 pair. I had 3 queens, and I won that. And then for the next hour or so, I basically folded almost every hand. So I was like $60-70 ahead for a while because I wasn't getting any cards, and people started to the short stack started to lose their chips very quickly. And then they rebought for like much bigger amounts. We saw rebuys for 500, for 700. It was crazy. And so as the session rolled, as gameplay continued, so many so many people were rebuying, and it was big. Well, full house, good hand, Joe. And then raises, pre-flop raises started to get much bigger. Instead of $6, $9, people started to raise to 20. And then we saw the straddle rules here for this particular poker room is very interesting. I got to discuss that as well. But let me see here. Okay, so let me look at the chat. Boozer said best hand. Let's see. I had trip queens. That was that one hand. I had pocket aces, and I won on the flop after my c-bet. Other than that, I didn't have any like big hands that I could have won even big. A lot, it was a very strange session. I just played tight, and then once I got something decent to play, I attacked, and because people are willing to see pots for like $50, $100, and then by the time it gets to me, by the time I make my second bullet, I make my second bet on the next betting round, they give up, and then I win a big pot right there, not having to show my cards. Oh, so Matt, you played as well last night. Wow, you had a that's a crazy table. I would expect 1650 on a 1-2 table. All right, let me play this hand here. So Lucky Dog had joined the tournament, and I got the nut flush here. I lose to a full house, but I'm gonna go ahead and raise it anyway. Okay, so would have been concerned if there was a raise there, possible full house, but if Wyatt Sand did raise, I probably would have still called because that would have been too strong a hand to fold at that point. Oh, no wonder. Yeah, you got one of the someone who's just bleeding chips at your table. Wow. Wasn't any of that where I was, but oh, there was one big hand where I did get it all in. It ended up being a chop. So I'll explain this hand. Wow, ace is nice. So the biggest pot I was in, don't really can say that I was the biggest pot I won, given the fact that it ended up being a chop. Action, big action player across from the table from me raises pre-flop. A player to my right calls, and I call as well. And I had 10-9 suited, I believe it was. Flop came ace 10-9, I think. Yeah, ace 10-9. So I had bottom 2 pair. Guy to my right was first act. He checks. I check back, looking to get a check raise out of him. I didn't want that 4th club here. King's good though. So yeah, original raiser did make a continuation bet. Guy to my right also called the bet. So I said, well, I'll make the check raise here. I think the bet was 20 and I raised it to 100. Original raiser thought about it for a bit and decided to call. Then the player to my right decided to go all in. So he checked called the C bet and then went over the top of my check raise, which I thought was really strange. And so I look at the board and I'm thinking, well, let's see. The one hand I'm concerned about is ace 9. If he had any other ace combination better than that, I think he would be raising pre-flop. Possible, pair with a draw. Well, no, there wouldn't be a pair with a draw. Maybe straight draw. Hope. Though I would have hoped he would have had like something like ace king, ace queen, because I would beat him with the 2 pair. I ended up calling anyway. It was a bit of a frustrating call, but it ended up he ended up having the 10-9 also 2 pair, same 2 pair as me, which was funny. The original raiser who called my check raise folded to this guy's re-raise shove. So it ended up happening that the guy to my right and myself split that guy's chips as a result of the chop pot, which was still a huge pot. It was still like $100-something each for the 2 of us because it was so much money out there. And then he made the guy who the original raiser who ended up folding made a comment that he would have made a straight. So he raised pre-flop on like a very what do you call it, a speculative type hand, a draw type hand. Flopped the draw and made a C bet semi bluff. Called my check raise and then folded to the over the top shove. which actually worked out to my favor because, like I said, he said he would have gotten a straight had he not folded. A lot of the other interesting hands at the table were not from me. One guy with, I think, ace king or ace queen, betting the flop, betting the turn, betting the river, against a guy with ace deuce with an ace on the board. The deuce came on the river. That guy ended up having like $1,400 in his stack by the time I cashed out and left. He was just super lucky. Not a good player, I know, in my mind, but he was lucky. But hey, good for him. All right, so where was I here in the tournament? Well, I'm first place somehow. Had a couple of flushes and a full house recently. Man, a lot of aces today. Wow. And why does Sam makes a aces full on that? Getting paid for it too, yeah. Let me see, what did Chloe have? The other ace. Making it 2 pair aces and eights. What was I gonna say? Oh, the straddle rule. This is unique. One of the dealers told us, or was talking with another player, that apparently the poker room at Silver Legacy is the only one. He says this with confirmation, the only one in the country and possibly the world, but the only one certainly in the United States. Maybe Matt can correct me here if it's not true, but this dealer said that the Silver Legacy poker room is the only one with these with what is called, I think they use the word, the Mississippi straddle. It basically, well, what it is that you can straddle from any position, and I think any amount. And after the cards are dealt, the first person to act is the person to the left of the person who straddled, and it's a live straddle. So if it doesn't get raised, the person who put the straddle has the option to check or to raise once it's their turn. Don't they say it's better to be lucky than good? Yeah. Oh, Joe showed Jack 8 for 2 pair. I was able to get a glimpse of that. Yeah, so that's another reason why pot started to get so big, is because we started to see all these straddles, not to mention the bigger stacks at the table. So you saw a live $10 straddle on the button, a live 6, a live 8, a live $13 straddle. Usually it's done for those that do straddle, they do it from the button, or one person did it from the cutoff. So you could do it in any position. And when that means when a straddle is done on the button, that means that the small blind goes first, just as if it was post flop. All right, I played this king queen a bit passively here. Feel like he's gonna make it 150. That's a min bet. Saw all 5 cards, so I'll go ahead and lay it down here for this time. And I think it was during the hand where I had a where I think the guy on the button did a $10 live straddle. That's when I woke up, when I looked down in my cards and I saw aces. And even though the pot was over after my continuation bet on the flop, the pot was still like over 100. I still got $100 out of that one. Well, it was $100 pot. Maybe the net gain was like 60 because I raised it to 50, one caller, and then all the guys folded. And there was the action guy that called. He folded his hand face up. I think it was pocket sixes. See how some people like to risk with small pairs? So you do have that straddle too, huh? Ooh, my dad's betting here. That's a big bet. I'll just go ahead smooth call. Could have a straight already, but I have... Okay, he's checking it now. I'll go ahead and... Alright. Guess he didn't have it at all. Or he tried. So, okay, so... That's good to know. So I guess it's not the only one. But, oh, yeah, so any amount from anywhere and then action to the left. All right. So besides the hands that I've already mentioned, everything else was just... I think I had one bluff in one of the hands that I was in that was successful. I'm trying to remember if it was on the turn or on the river. I think it was on the river. It was a slow hand. A lot of raising before the flop. I think I called with in position a raise with a like a suited connector or something like that, looking to hit a monster. And then everybody checked the flop and the turn. I was in position. I think I was last to act, and everybody was checking the river. So I decided to make the bluff right then and there. It was a pretty safe board to do so. I think a draw might have got in there on the river, so I tried to represent it, and it worked. So that was the only other hand that I remember that was that was interesting that I won, that I could discuss. You can even straddle your blind. Wow. It might be the case there too. I'd have to, I haven't seen somebody do it, but and oh, Joe, I didn't see it earlier. Joe said he honeymooned in Reno and Tahoe and stayed at Silver Legacy for free. That's cool. Yeah. Sixes flop sets. Yeah. Though that guy who had sixes did not flop his set. Fortunately for me. Okay, looks like we're going to be on break. Yep, after this hand, we're going to be on break. Around. Who's got it? Pocket fours. All right. We are on break. Let me take a look and see what's happening. It looks like Bree is out in 11th. So we're down to 10. Gamble a Globe is currently the chip leader, but it's not a runaway chip lead at the moment. Boozer's in second. I'm currently third. Lucky in fourth. Joe is in fifth. Matt is sixth. My dad in seventh. Chloe in eighth. Trisolina in ninth. And Whitest Sand has a short stack right now with 2,073 in 10th place. All right, let me remind you guys, if you are a viewer of this stream, if you're subscribed to the channel and you want to join my official Discord server, the link is pinned to the top of the chat as well as in the description. All right, let me take another sip of water here. Boozers, any good slot or video poker wins? Yes. I'll go ahead and discuss that now. Slot machine. I did share one on the Cowboy Slots forum. That's a little sneak peek before I release my trip report. It was triple double stars, a 5-line version. I found a quarter machine 5-line version at Silver Legacy right at a corner. You have to search for it. It's right at a corner next to the men's restroom. And I hit doubles. I hit double star, flag 7. You know, the 7 with the decorated with the American flag. That one paid 320 credits. Yeah, 80 times 4, 320. I think I put 30 bucks in there and I cashed out 76. In terms of, and the only other slot machine that I had a win on was in pinball. I actually posted it as a YouTube short over the weekend. If you haven't seen it, you can go ahead and watch that. But those were the only slot wins. And the few other slots that I played, I lost. So overall, I was basically even for slots. Won on those two and lost in the rest. I could not catch a break at all with Double Diamond. I played like as many of them that I saw. They had a lot of Double Diamond machines for those of you guys who want to play the low volatile Double Diamond games. There is one at El Dorado in the upstairs mezzanine area. That's the S3000 variant, and it's set at a 5 credit max bet, but it's single line. And of course, you could choose to play only 1 credit too, because there's no incentive to bet max on Double Diamond, so you can bet just 1 credit if you want. All of the Double Diamond machines are $1 or higher. There is also one at the downstairs of the Silver Legacy, and then there's 3 Double Diamond Deluxes near the live Keno section as well. Those are $1. Joe says travel agent. Back when that was a business, yeah. Booked flight wrong, reimbursed us, cost hotel rent. That was a mess. Oh dang, that was nuts. And something like that happens. Okay, in terms of video poker, video poker was pretty much even. I mean, I went ahead and implemented my budget method, and I pretty much just stuck with jacks or better the entire time. And the first time I played, I put in 50 bucks, and I just going back and forth, back and forth. I had to cash out early, pretty much even, because family was ready for they were hungry and ready to go have dinner. So that first session, which was on a Friday, that was pretty much even. Saturday was a loss, which was I played a little bit just before I went to the poker room to put my name on the wait list. And then Sunday was a small win. But I was going back and forth quite a bit on that as well. But I booked a little win, a small win as well, not double of what I put in. And then on Monday we stopped at Boomtown on the drive back home, and I played a one session of video poker with just $20, and I ended up doubling that to 40. And I got my first and only 4 of a kind of the entire weekend. I did not get a single 4 of a kind at all until 4 sessions. It was nuts. All right, we're back in the game here. A lot of 3 to a royal opportunities and 1 4 to a royal. That sucked. I'm gonna go ahead and chase here. Nope, I just got a 6. Jack's good. Oh yeah, the 10 as well. Boozer says he saw the pinball vid. Awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and just fold it. So you can have this one. Oh, wow. All right, heads up here, all hearts, 4, 7, 8. I folded the 5 of hearts. And we're not going to find out here. Yeah, overall, it was a great trip. Oh, I will say, it was also a great trip for the rest of the family as well. First night on Friday night, a couple of big wins. Both my mom and my dad each hit on 2 separate slots. For my dad, he got the major on. I think it was called Buffalo Instant Hit. It's a Buffalo slot with physical reels as opposed to the video screen. But it has a video screen on top that has like the different credit values when you get that matches the position of the buffaloes that you get on the reels, assuming you get a winning combination of the buffalo symbols. I don't know if you guys seen this slot. It's called Buffalo Instant Hit, I think. It has like a wheel bonus as well. If one of the buffalo symbols on the reels matches on the video or on the screen, one of the wheel symbols. And it ended up landing on a $900 major. Gosh, my dad played my dad was playing every single buffalo slot he could see. I don't know what the hell he. Normally he plays the Dragon Links, but this time it's like all the buffalo you can ride, or that he could attempt to ride. And he ended up lassoing a $900 major jackpot. And then my mom played at the upper mezzanine level of the El Dorado. There is the Bally Monte Carlo spin slot machine. You may have seen these. These are, fairly old games. At the mezzanine level, El Dorado has a $1 denomination and a $5 denomination one. My mom played the $1 denomination one. And she ended up getting bonus bar, which is the second highest hit below the progressive jackpot, and that was $1,000. So yeah, that was really good for everybody. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and leave this one out here. This was unraised. is Chloe chasing? I got 3 10s. All right, this might be the last hand before we go to the final 9. Board pairs kings on this river. All right. There's an ace. Oh, 3 kings. Even better. All right, transferred over. Gigambler Globe has reclaimed the chip lead. Hello, everybody. Boozer's moving on up, too. All right. So 5 players here. Don't remember if the pot was raised pre-flop. On the flop. Whitest sand is all in. Just 438. Sixes are good against 3s. Amazing luck right there. All right. Big blind, 7-6 offsuit. All right. I'll just fold this. Checked around. Wow, Jack 7. My 5 on the river would have won it. Yeah. All right. I'm going to be folding the 8-3 offsuit, of course, but let's go ahead and commentate on some of the game here. So we're at a full table right now. Couple of limpers folded around to the big blind. Checks. So we see the flop. 3 players, Joe, Trisolina, and my father. Trisolina only has under 1,000 remaining. Checked around, we see the river. 3 diamonds on board, an ace. There's the all-in. Dad's going to call it. Ace on the river for both of them, but the jack kicker is going to get the double up. More than double up, even. So White as Sam won that pot with a pair of 5s. Big pot, too. Yeah, 10-5. All right. Trying not to doze out on you guys. All right, so 3 players. Ace 10-3, rainbow. YSN's going to lead out. We're heads up. Turns the jack. Huh? Don't put your Selena all in. Oh, she's going to fold. YSN's back at it. Very interesting that nobody has like our huge commanding chip lead like we usually see here. So, very interesting. Pot, yeah, balances are spread. Yeah, actually the highest amount is like over 20 big blinds. So yes, there's going to be some people who are going to get knocked out soon at some point. Oh no, he's back. Matt's going all in. And that's like, what, 7 big blinds? Yeah. Normally a shoving situation. And you are the second shortest stack, too, anyway. 9th and 8th don't really mean anything at all, so might as well go for it. King 10, it got snapped by King Jack. And Matt's out already. 9th place. He won't be trying to overtake me on the leaderboard tonight. I always fold the ace rags in early position. I folded a lot of ace rags in the cash game too. Ace 3 offsuit, ace 5 offsuit, ace 6, ace 7 offsuit. They were all offsuit too. If they were suited, it would be a different story. I would speculate on those, but with a raise and a re-raise in front of me, or a straddle and a raise of that straddle, I can't really play those hands. So I'll be out kicked. And then when I do see hands at showdown, we do see, ace, king, ace, queen being shown. 10 on the turn, and Trisling is going to get the double up. Wow. Possible straight. Checked around. Is my 9 good? It is. Hold around a gamble globe and the cutoff. All right, boozers. 8-3-3. All right, so we're 5-handed, limped pot. I have a gut shot. Well, I'll take the free card. Let's see here. Oh, there's 2 flush draws out there. See a min raise there. I'll go. It's just 400. I want to see if I can bink it. Nope. I'm out. Both had a jack 10 though for my dad by the river. And Trisling is out in 8th place. Uh-oh, Joe's the short stack now. Yep. All right. Watch everyone fold. To my dad, he's going to play it. Call with a king and then hit it. Is that what we're going to see here? 10 on the turn, he checks it. All right, I'll go ahead and bet now. Maybe he has a jack. That would be sick if he has it. He checked it on me on the river. That would be hard for me to do. I'd like to get value for it. Yeah, so I'm going to guess he had the jack. I'll go ahead and check it. Yep, he did. So that was a big pot with those aces. All right, Dad's all in. Yeah, well, Globe's going to try to get him. Sevens against Queen 8. Sevens hold. Huh? My Dad's out. In, what was it, 7th place? Yep. This is going to be another heads-up rematch with Gamble the Globe. Well, can't call it just yet. We still have 6 players total remaining. We are going to play heads-up, though. Bottom pair. Got a flush draw to go with it. I'll go ahead and lead out. I'll take it. The chip lead back by just two chips. That's funny. Checked around. I still have just a gut shot. River's a king. First act, I can't really do much here. Surely someone must have hit a king on the river. Probably. Pocket sevens on the button. That's everything. I'll raise it on the button. All right, Joe, you're going to shove it? Not ready. All right. Queen Jack. Might as well raise it again. Joe is going to call it, not raise it. White Sand's probably going to defend. No, he isn't. Okay. 2 overcards. I'll go ahead and bet all in. I'm probably good chance he might have hit something. Even ace high beats me. Gut shot straight draw. Oh, you hit your 8. Oh, but I hit my jack. Good game there, Joe. 6th place. All right, we're down to 5. Thanks, I guess. 10-6 offsuit. King 10 of diamonds. 8-3 would have made 2 pair, but let's see here. Yeah, would have been a funny hit, but Lucky's gonna take it. 7,000. I'll get a little bit friskier. I do have the chip lead, but Gamble Globe is in the big blind, so I'll most likely defend. No, he won't. All right, I'll take it. Won't be doing it there, though. 7-4 offsuit. All right, Battle of the Blinds. Limped pot. Queen 8-6 turns another 6. After it was checked down. Checked again. River is another pair. Eight of hearts. Possible full house. Possible flush. Based on the action, I don't think anyone has anything. Gamble Globe did make the flush, but 2 pair on board. Could not capitalize on it. YSN's going to raise it. I could make a loose defend with a 4-deuce offsuit. Let's see. See what everyone else does. Waiting for Gamble the Globe. All right. I'll go ahead and defend. I miss. Any C-bet's going to take it, yeah. Raising it again. Lines are up. 350, 700, ante of 90. Just checking a few things here. Oh, wow. Now I was just checking checking the notification I got on Twitter, or X as it's now called. Making sure that the person who just followed me is not a bot account. Last week I've been more active on Twitter, on my personal Twitter account, I should say. I'm basically now posting whenever I listen to a Bitcoin podcast. I post it as a tweet. Figure it's like the best way for me to interact with other people who who are in Bitcoin. And yeah, it looks like somebody who works for Swan apparently just followed me. That's cool, I guess. Right, heads up, 10-10-9, couple of clubs. Bet in a call, turns the 8. Ooh, pot size bet. Only 790 left for Lucky. Huh? Gonna take that pot. Big blind, pocket nines. Boozers making a stand here. 24.53. Well, it's an easy call for me if it's folded. All right. Coin toss. Oh, out of nines against an ace. I know the feeling. It sucks when you see that ace come and like, oh yes, but then as more cards are shown, a 9 appears, and then I get the trips. I get the set. Good game there, Boozers. 5th place. So now we're in bubble territory. Whitest sand is the short stack. Lucky is close as well. So unless something drastic changes, this might be another rematch here. Gamble a Globe and I. Well, that wasn't nice. Yeah, you could say that again. To the virtual dealer, I guess you could say that wasn't nice. Mathematically, it was a coin toss. It was what, a 44 to 55% chance there. Like, even if our cards were shown face up, I would do the same thing. I would still play it. All right, blinds are up. Ace 4. Lucky, what are you gonna do? All right. 9-9 king. I'll take it. Queen Jack suited. It's folded to me. No, he's gonna Gamble Globe's gonna call. If I say if it was folded to me, I'd just shove. Put pressure on the bubble. Which is what you should be doing. I can't do that now with Gamble the Globe in the pot, but little strategic guidance here that I can give you guys. Well, that's interesting. All right. Gamble Globe wants to take him out. Go ahead and take him out. Put the pressure. Huh? Well, the raise was good enough to take the pot and reclaim the chip lead. King, queen. All right. Raise it. And I'll take it. Ten-3 suited. Flop is nothing. Maybe I can risk it here. Try to take it down. Yep. In the bubble, try to put the pressure on. All right. Putting the pressure here. Ace, queen, queen, jack. What a runner for you there. Why to say running spades for a flush. Nice catch. Well, ace, queen again. Taking the stand. Nope. All right. Big blind was 7 deuce. Huh. All right, I'll be kind. It's a chop, thanks to that queen. Get a little bit of a bigger raise. Dave, Gamble Globe, are you still in Vegas? Oh, disconnected. Oh, his bankroll 22222. His balance. All right, so we're gonna be here for a bit, and since he's not sitting out, he's gonna even disconnected. He's gonna continue to run out the time bank each time it's his turn, unless he reconnects. I don't know why PokerStars doesn't sit a person out who times out like they do in the regular tables. For some reason, in the home game tournaments, unless it's fixed, we're gonna find out here. Well, actually, he's not going to fold here. He's going to auto check because he's in the big blind. So I have a gut shot in 2 overs. I do have to be careful because the 2-minute delay we might see here. Some of you guys, if you're watching, may start to see my cards come up. I'll go ahead and lead out here, see if I can take it down now. Yeah, it doesn't send them out automatically. He's going to slow down the game a bit. All right. 7 deuce. Well, that's lucky for for Lucky Dog. Assuming Gamble Globe stays disconnected and folds this one. Let's see. All right. Checking. Well, I have nothing here, so big blind with what, 8-3 and missed. Oh, he's back. All right, I'll go ahead and good luck with the 5-4. Wow, you got the 5 on the flop. I need paint. Nope, no paint. Still in it. Not on the bubble. All right. Ace, deuce. All right, I'll go ahead and raise this one. Blinds are going up so high at some point. Yeah, there's going to be some shoving. I've got kicker issues if White of Sand also has an ace. But I'll have to call if it's folded to me. All right, you go ahead and isolate. 9s against kings. Okay, yeah. And Gamble Globe wakes up with kings and knocks out White as Sand on the bubble. 4th place. All right, so we're down to our 3. I'll go ahead and defend here. But if I miss, I have to fold. Yeah. Even I don't have that much here. I got 13 big blinds, so once Lucky's out, assuming, then I'm gonna it's probably gonna be a short heads up match. We've got 8 minutes until the next break. See if I can get away with this. Oh, Gamble Globe is gonna play. Is Lucky gonna play as well? That's for all chips, yeah. A 4. Let me gamble. I'd be surprised if you have a 5 there. I probably saved lucky there when I did that. Might have been a bad idea. Wow. Because the side pot didn't really have much of anything. A7 suited. 2s, 3, 8. I'll check it once. Now I'll bet at it. That was a good one. Yeah, if lucky folds, I probably should just avoid playing heads up with gamble the globe. Oh, taking it to the river. River looks like it's a blank. Deuce of hearts. All right, just gonna wait till the next hand or two to go all in. 10-8. It's going all in. All right, I'll go ahead and call it. Only bet if you have it. I'm pretty much gonna check it out. I don't have anything. 4 spades on board. Wow, the queen's gonna be good? Unbelievable. Still in it. Pocket nines. Holy cow. Ace, ace, king. I'll let you guys play. Ace and king against king. Lucky's gonna have a massive double up. All right, now I'm the short stack. Doesn't matter now anymore. See if I can take this one down. I got a 6. All right, I'm in position. Oh, no callers. All right, I'll take it. Ace 4 suited. All right, so it looks like we're not going to reach heads up anytime soon, it seems. Well, off the nut flush draw. Two minutes until the break. See if I can take advantage of the button here. Awesome. All right, so I'm building it back up to 20,000. Look, he's back down to 7. Nice pot. Five, 4 offsuit. All right. Open-ended. I think we might be on break now, or maybe the next hand. Let's see. Yep, on break. All right. We're on our second break, guys. I'll go ahead and we can go to the webcam here. I just want to check and see how the stream is. We got 3 concurrent viewers, it looks like. Awesome, all right. All right, and go ahead and go back here. All right, so if you're enjoying the stream and you haven't done so yet, and you want to support this series and this channel, be sure to hit that like button. I definitely appreciate it. Share this stream and the home game with others. And if you're brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. I definitely will appreciate it. Help the channel out quite a bit. And be sure to also join me on the official Discord server. It's pinned to the top of the chat as well as in the description. And while we still got a few minutes to go, I'll go ahead and announce the upcoming week's games. It's pretty much a standard now. So we're going to have Omaha on Tuesdays and 2 Hold'em games on Thursdays. So this will probably be the last time I make any announcements on stream of the upcoming games until changes are made. But yeah, so every Tuesday we have a nightly Omaha. So the next one is October 17th at 9:05 p.m. Eastern. And then on Thursday, October 19th, we have our two weekly Hold'em games. We got the starter at 4 p.m. Eastern and the weekly 20K live at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. All right, guys. Yeah, I got to remember to give you guys an update video on how everything went in our Reno trip, but I pretty much summarized it quite well during the stream. I don't think I missed anything else. Hope I don't run out of water before the stream's over. Alrighty. Poker, I've been on a roll. Can I win back-to-back Thursday night games tonight? I won in the cash game. And I think I also did well. Yeah, I did well in PLO on Tuesday as well. I think I placed third. The one that Boozers won and Joe got second. All right, guys. Ten seconds until we resume the game. All right. I'll take that. Missed. 7-5 of diamonds, deuce of hearts. I have 10-4 clubs. This was unraised. Alrighty, the pot's 4,700. Go ahead and fold it. Alrighty. Blinds are now up. Yeah, it's kind of tough here. Small blind's going to be a tough position. Well, lucky. You only have 1,900 left. You're going to fold it. Well, I'm playing. It's only 105 more for me to play with the 8-5. I'm still a coin toss here. Oh, lucky you. So the two pair, when the two pair came on board, it counterfeited your fours, putting me in the lead, but then the ace came counterfeiting everybody and chopping it up. Oh, dang. I'm going to go ahead and check it. Now I'll go ahead and bet it. I got the royal draw. You gotta have a jack. That'd be sick. You are going to bet it. Oh, you had the same hand as me. But the jack was here. Oh, look. All right, you took a little bit out of me that I would have gotten back had I called it. So you had the same hand as me. All right. Dang, I can't raise it. I guess I could, but... All right, good luck. Ace 8, ace 6. Oh, a straight draw. Ace 8's gonna hold, though. Wow. Bottom pair. All right. Back above 20. Did you have ace something? All right, ace queen. Gonna go all in? No. King 3. Nah. Are you lucky? You gonna do it? Nope. All right, there you go. I'll go ahead and call it 2. Unless... Oh. All right, isolate. Jacks are holding. All right. We're finally heads up. This time Gamble the Globe has a much bigger chip lead. Last week, I believe, I think I had a slight chip lead, but it was almost even. All right. So we'll go ahead and play this heads up match. I'm probably gonna have to go all in at some point anyway. Yeah, so far living up to his name. Well, he is not living up for that long, that's for sure. 2 minutes, you'll see. All right, pocket 8s. Let's do this. All right. Nope. All right. Not ready to call an all-in bet. Open-ended. All right. I'll take it. Jacks. Very difficult to play jacks. Might as well 3-bet shove. Probably a weak fold, but... Okay. All right, let me see what happens if I just limp. Okay, he's gonna... So it's unlikely that he thinks I have ace-king, or an ace even. I'll go ahead and raise... Oh, he's not... All right. Okay. So we're back to even in chips. Flop a 10. Or I'll check it again. Dang that, Jack. All right. I'm looking for something here. King's good, I guess. All right. I should be playing my buttons more. I see vengeance in Camel Globe's future. Oh, I bet you do. Well, that was an action card on the turn, and I have no part of it. Bottom pair on that board, yuck. $10. Let's do it. Nope. All right. Puts me back in the game. All right, I'll go ahead and defend here. Hoping for small cards, but driest board you can possibly get. Well, no, maybe if it's rainbow. Okay. All right, I'll play the King Jack if it's over the top. Blinds are up. Wonder if it's gotten this high before. Maybe. All diamonds. I don't have a single diamond. Checking it down. Oh, we both have an ace and chopped it. All right, 9-4. I'm not going to do it. Hmm. 8-3. Well, thanks. I was debating on whether or not to go all in here. Very strange. I should have just pulled the trigger immediately. Not do a min raise. It's getting, the blinds are so high. Thank you for that. 8-3 sucked. Yeah, I'm looking for pretty much any hand I go all in with here that I can. Yeah, any ace. Let's do it. Stacks are chips are so much, you know. Like just going all in and taking it pre-flop is like good enough for me. All right, here we go. It's a coin toss, and Camel the Globe gets it. Congratulations. Congratulations. All right. So he got his turn. He got his rematch. There it is. Gamble the Globe, congratulations. You're the big winner, 93,500. I'm in second with 56,100, and Lucky finished in third, 37,400. Those are the top three. Good game, guys. Congratulations. And we're going to go ahead and end off the stream. So just one more quick reminder. Every Tuesday evening at 9:05 p.m. Eastern, we have a weekly Omaha Progressive Knockout Tournament. And then twice on Thursdays at 4 p.m. and 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time, we have a couple of Hold'em tournaments, including this one that you just saw here on stream, which is broadcast live every Thursday night. Just tune in every Thursday, 10 minutes before the tournament, which starts at 9:30 Eastern. All right. So we're going to go ahead and end off the stream right here. Thank you, everybody, for watching and for playing. If you enjoyed the stream and you haven't done so yet, be sure to hit the like button. If you're brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, share the video with others, Hit the bell icon to be notified once I release a new video or when I go live next time, which will be same time next week. And I'll be working on some new content for you guys in the meantime, as well as an update video on the trip, on the most recent trip to Reno. Until then, have a great weekend, everyone. Take care and go make it happen.